Right guys, the Premier Inn City Centre, The Gate, Newcastle, and I am staying in a Premier Plus room apparently. I'd completely forgotten about this until I just turned up at reception to check in, and they pointed me in the direction of floor 1, and all the rooms on floor 1 are Premier Plus rooms, so that's a bonus, isn't it? Anyway, would you like to see what a Premier Inn Premier Plus room looks like? Of course you would. Follow me. And just before I show you the room, guys, I thought the building itself deserved a quick mention of its own. There is a clue here with this memorial to employees of the society who gave their lives in both world wars. Grocery department, dairy, drapery and butchering. Yes, opened in 1932, this building was the former cooperative department store on Newgate Street, which closed in 2011. It was transformed into a Premier Inn in 2016 at a cost of £17 million. And walking up the stairs here, it's very Art Deco, isn't it, with traces of its previous use in display cabinets every so often. There are lifts, of course, but yeah, I think it's worth taking the stairs at least once to really appreciate your surroundings. And did you see the running men back on the staircase holding the banister up? A fantastic level of detail, isn't it, that? There's a vending machine by the lifts here, and then it's a quick turn left down the corridor to my room 123, which was right at the end, overlooking the street. So we're going to start with the bed, and yeah, it looks a little bit more luxurious than your typical Premier Inn room bed, doesn't it? There are no USB ports, I thought, until I looked under the table, and there is one there and a conventional plug socket. Is there one on the other side? No, but that's fine. And one thing with Premier Plus rooms, they have these kind of artwork things on the wall. This one's by Claire Matthews, untitled, from 2018. I know that because I just read it on there. And the trademark Premier Inn kind of blue hue. It's normally kind of purple, isn't it? But this one's a little bit lighter. Maybe that's what marks it out. Air conditioning, I could not figure out how to switch that off other than switching it off, and it's continued working. So don't tell Premier Inn I did this, but you can switch it off on the fuse box there. Probably shouldn't be doing that really, but there you go. But yeah, typical Premier Inn hairdryer, mirror, and you have an ironing board there and a rather large mirror here. Let's have a look at the bathroom. A little bit plusher than normal Premier Inn because you have these two, what are they called? Bayless and Harding, toiletries. So yeah, oud, cedar, amber, whatever oud is, lavender and bergamot, and then yes, similar here at the sink. Yeah, it's tidy enough, isn't it? And there is a bath here, and another thing is the shower head is quite nice. Everything is very clean, isn't it? Which is good to see. Okay, so moving back into the room itself, and I must say this is one of the largest Premier Inn Plus rooms I've stayed in. I have stayed in some Premier Plus rooms before, and you have a kind of a seating area there, which does anybody use that? I'm not sure. The TV's large enough though, isn't it? I don't think it's any larger than any standard Premier Inn room, to be honest. A desk here where I am storing all my junk. I have been out today on the metro, all sorts of things as you will be seeing or have already seen. That's the ticket I've been using. There's plenty of power there. And one thing that sets Premier Plus room apart from the normal ones is you have a coffee machine. You also have a couple of small green and blacks, chocolates, and even things like the tea bags are a little bit posher. And here are your coffee pods. And underneath that, you have a little fridge, and yeah. Normally, what's happened there? I'm not sure. Yeah, and they normally stock a couple of bottles of water, they're still sparkling for you. big windows. This is an old building, isn't it? I think it's a cooperative building formerly, or something like that anyway. But it's a really good soundproofing thanks to these double glazing units put in there. But yeah, it's really quiet. You can't hear anything. So yeah, as per usual with Premiers, the soundproofing is excellent. You also get a large comfy chair there. I am sitting on this chair. Look at that for a minute. And having a cup of tea. Thanks to this little side table here. But I thought I'd do this first. And a sofa there, which you will need if there are more than one of you in the room. And you want to chill out and maybe watch some TV. But yeah, what more can I say about a Premier Plus room? And not a lot. Like I said, I've forgotten I'd even booked it. But I'm glad I have, because you do get a few little extras. And in the morning, when you need a coffee, then something like the coffee machine there is going to be really useful. Have you stayed in a Premier Plus room? Let me know in the comments below what you thought. And I think overall they're pretty good. And you normally find actually that they are not much more expensive than a normal room if they're available. So yeah, I definitely recommend it. Thank you very much for watching. I'll catch you on another video soon. Hope you enjoyed this really short review. I'll see you soon, and cheers for now.